Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's Jay here. A lot has happened in the last 2 days. A lot. But all good, all great stuff. And something just happened now at nursery. I just dropped my daughter off, and so I have this thing where, like, if I care about you, which you don't, there's not a big criteria for me to care about you. You need to be human. Actually, you don't need to just be human, because I care for dogs as well. Oh, what's going on there? Right, I'm gonna go this way. You need to be human. Well, I'm talking about human beings here. Human and, want to live. Mostly. That's another story for another day. I think I've talked 2 people out of committing suicide, but that's a heavy topic, so I'm not going to talk about that. One of my favorite practitioners at nursery, she's not even my daughter's key care worker or anything. She kind of just goes in and out of the rooms. I talk to her all the time, because she always looks fabulous. Like, she just, in my opinion, she looks fabulous. And she's like, oh, so I was checking on her foot, because she kind of sort of hurt her foot recently because she does too much running. And I was telling her that she needed to go get her, there's these checks you can do on a treadmill at a running company, where they check your, I don't know what the English is. I want to say tread, but I don't think that's a thing. They do gait analysis, that's the one. So when I saw her wearing the stupid shoe, the boot they give you, the orthopedic boot, I was like, what the hell did you do? And she told me. So I was like, what shoes do you run in? And then she told me, I'm like, you're supposed to wear proper trainers and blah, blah. But anyway, I told her about herself. And that was that. And then ever since I've been checking up on her to check that she's fine and she's healing well. And so when I saw her today, I was like, she was walking into the room as I was signing my daughter in. I was like, oh, how's your foot? She's like, oh yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's been weeks now. So yeah, it's fine. I'm back to running and blah blah. I've got more comfortable trainers, as she was showing me. And it's one of those trainers that has like that much of a wedge on it. It's still more fashion than function. And I was like, but I told you to go to the thing. I said, do you run in these? She goes, yeah, but she's taking it easy. I was like, okay. And then she just went, oh, by the way, I said to her, I said, right, I'm giving you till the end of the year to get your gait analysis done, so that you can start the new year, with proper shoes and, take care of yourself and that. And she goes, oh, it's my last day next week, Tuesday. I said, what? Why? She goes, oh, I'm going to work in my parents' company. And the way she said, I couldn't tell if that was a good or bad thing. So I said, is that good? She goes, yeah. I said, oh, what do they do? They go, oh, they make shoes. I went, oh, okay. She goes, yeah, they make the shoes for Strictly. I was like, wait, is this a company in MK? She said, yeah. I was like, oh. So first of all, I'm a trained cordwainer, which means I can make shoes from scratch. And the only reason I didn't go into it, because I couldn't afford to buy all the machines I needed to do it at home. All I got was all the tools, apart from the machine, the sewing machine for leather, and I got the table fitted into my woman cave, so it's a custom built table, work table, made of wood, fitted in, like L-shaped. And so she's like, oh, they make the shoes for Strictly, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna go work with them because they have so many temps leaving. And I said, first, I'm a cordwainer, and then I said, does Sandra work there? When she said it was a meal ticket, she goes, Sandra in sales? She goes, Sandra says she's Portuguese. She goes, yeah. She says, I said, Sandra was my first ever cleaner in MK, and I loved her, and my son loved her. And then she got COVID, and then she hurt her back and she couldn't clean anymore. But she was so amazing. And she had always promised to give me a tour. And then COVID happened. And I remember she said she'd give me a tour, and then I can think about if I want to come and do like a work experience or something. It's just amazing how everything is. I mean, people always say it's a small world, but in MK in particular, it is a small world. It is very, very small. But, and I always say to people, like, there's a saying we have in Nigeria, like, characters like smoke, you can't really hide it. And so if I was bad character, I wouldn't be able to be having this sort of conversations with people where they speak well of you. And even if people don't speak well of me, I know who I am. I know myself. So if someone is bitching about me somewhere, excuse me, those that really know me know it's all lies. So yeah, she's giving me the name of the company, and she says, oh, I'll speak to my mom today, and then, are you in next week so we can talk before I leave? And yeah. So she's like, oh, we always need temps and this, and I'm trying to do lots of temping work, and it was just nice. It was just nice. Anyway, and the fact that I might see Sandra again, because I have tried to be in touch with her, but I'm not sure. You know how sometimes people change numbers? So after, I think the second time I messaged the number, like maybe 2 years ago, I kind of stopped. Because every time I was looking for a new cleaner, I think of Sandra. Let Sandra come back. And yeah, so that was that. Other things have been happening, which are they're still brewing, so I don't want to get into them yet. But it's just all been amazing. I've had a fantastic couple of days. And it's one of those things where I now, like I said in one of my earlier videos, I now understand the difference between joy and happiness. So I'm almost always happy. 99% of the time I'm happy. But what I want to be is to always be in a state of joy, Actually, no, I think happiness is the one that comes and goes, but joy needs to be constant. And then there are times when you just have ridiculous joy and happiness. When they collide at the same time, it's like fireworks going off. And anyway, so the last day or so has felt like I'm in a state of joy and happiness, and it's been great. I even had a nap yesterday. I had a 2-hour nap, and I woke up with exactly 8 minutes spare to go to get dressed and go get my son from school. And the good thing with when I need to nap, is I will put pajamas on and get into bed. So it's not I'm just on the sofa. No, I will get into my pajamas, I will pull the curtains, I'll get into bed, I'll set my alarm. So yeah, the alarm went off, I was holding my phone, and then I fell back asleep again. So yes, that was very, very needed, because even my ring was giving me the stats afterwards, like, oh, you really needed that nap, and this, that, the other. I've got this thing, so. And yeah, so now I am off to, what did I do yesterday? What was yesterday? Yesterday was Thursday. I mostly napped yesterday. Oh yeah, and I took my son on a date. We went on a date to a cafe after school before his dance class, and he loved that. And it was just a really good day. And now I'm off to get my blood test done, because what am I doing the blood test for again? Can't remember. But I did blood tests a while ago, and the doctor asked me to do them again. So, which I hate needles now, so I'm not happy about it, but so I'm going to do that. And I've been fasting since 9 o'clock last night, which is fine. So I haven't had a coffee yet, but it's okay because I slept well, and again I had a nap, so I'm okay. Yeah. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going this way. Right. Okay, whatever you do, have a wonderful day. And oh yeah, this is the first time I've come to this branch of my GP, and I've not needed a sat nav because I get so confused. There's so many little roads. But last time I was here for the last blood test, I took a walk. I just walked around, and so I kind of know, oh, okay, that goes there, so I didn't need the sat nav. Right, have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and remember, it's not over till it's over. YOLO. What else do I normally say? And just be kind to yourself, and have a wonderful weekend. Yes, it's the weekend, isn't it? So yeah, have a wonderful weekend, y'all. All right, toodles.